Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in. My guest today is Randy Olson, and we are going to talk about who knows what. Who knows what? Because this guy has his finger in so many pies.
Well, kind of like you, though.
Well, that's exactly right. You and I, we are. That's what it is, Randy. We are rock on tours. We can talk about just about anything at a small amount.
Yeah, small amount, that's right.
Very small amount of just about anything. But we are going to talk actually a lot about Jagger's Doggie Daycare. He was here last year. We talked about that. They've got Christmas coming up. We'll do some of that stuff. We're going to talk about basketball. We are going to talk about Cardinal baseball, I presume, a little bit.
Probably.
A little stuff going on there. And who knows what all else. Might talk a little bit of high school football, a little bit of high school
basketball.
College basketball, Sparty,
yeah,
baby.
Go green.
Yeah, blah, blah.
Well, hey, Illinois is my second favorite team.
That's okay. So. All right. See, now that's the thing. Sparty's my second favorite.
Okay, well,
third,
all right. See, we interchange right there, too.
Third or fourth.
Yeah, okay.
Second, third, 10th. I don't know.
Your brother's a big Sparty fan.
That's exactly right. Mount Sparty is what they call it. He used to be a tree, and now he's Mount Sparty.
He's Mount Sparty. Okay, I love it.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's exactly right. Well, let's tell you what's going on. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV, over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora on Channel 100, Channel 25, wherever else. Same thing in Sisney, Jeff, up in Hartville, Louisville, West Salem, Browns, Albion. Thank you so much, however you are so watching. And let's tell you some community events going on. You're off the air, by the way, so you go ahead and pick your nose or whatever you want to do. Let's give you some community events going on today down at Heritage Woods here. He's not picking his nose. Seriously. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Drinking water.
He's drinking water. At Heritage Woods today at 12:30, Mary Kinley is going to play piano for a little while, probably play for about an hour, and I suspect she'll probably be throwing in some Christmas tunes. That'll be a lot of fun here on the December the 12th today. I appreciate you tuning in. Let's see what else going on. Down in Fairfield, they got a couple of things going on at the Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Their Senior Life Solutions holding their monthly coffee club meeting. It'll go from 9:30 till 10:30, so if you're looking for a cup of coffee, you can watch our show for a little while, then head out and get some coffee. And that meets in the hospital cafe, and it's open to anyone interested in attending. You don't have to be a participant in the Senior Life Solutions program to attend, so just go ahead and attend. They do give out free blood pressure checks, and that's always a smart thing to do. Plus, they'll have refreshments and cookies, and they do an outstanding job down there at the hospital. Fairfield Memorial Hospital later today, also holding a cancer support group meeting. That'll be tonight from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the Medical Arts Complex Education Room. For more information about the support group, please contact 847-8243. Over in Centralia today, they've got the Marion County retired teachers having a big meeting. That'll be at the Elks in Centralia this afternoon, well, actually this morning, 11:30 to 12:30. The Centralia High School Choir, under the direction of Jamie Jacobs, will entertain the members. So that's a nice deal. One other thing going on today, and I want your opinion on this without having asked you. There is a band called Here Come the Mummies playing tonight in Effingham at the Effingham Performance Center.
Okay, that's a cool place too, by the way.
Hey, see, no, I've never been there.
Oh, you haven't?
Is that pretty nice?
Oh, it's awesome. They've got roughly 1,400 seats.
Yeah.
And every seat is a good one.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've seen REO Speedwagon, Styx there.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Oh, No, really, it's a great place.
Really? Well, here come
Awesome.
the Mummies.
Okay.
The Mummies are an 8-piece funk rock band of 5,000-year-old Egyptian mummies whose mysterious personas. I'm just telling you how they build themselves. Their mysterious personas, cunning songcraft, and unrelenting live shows have sold tickets by the thousands across the country. They come out dressed in rap.
Oh, well, this is going to be interesting. Maybe they do the song "Walk Like an Egyptian."
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. They come out wrapped in, and a lot of folks wonder if they're coming out wrapped because they don't want people to know who they are.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Who knows? They want to stay. I don't know.
No, that's
They've been doing it for 20 years.
That's
I've
different.
never heard of them till today.
Yeah, that's different.
That's pretty
Right.
good. But yeah, Here Come the Mummies is going tonight in Effingham at the Effingham Performance Center. This is Thursday, December 12th. This is National Poinsettia Day. National Poinsettia Day. Do you say poinsettia or poinsettia?
I say poinsettia. But,
I do too.
Yeah.
They've got the extra I in
It's
there
like
for some
tomato or
reason.
tomato.
There you go. Each year on the 12th of December, folks across the United States celebrate one of the most recognizable plants of the holidays on National Poinsettia Day. In the 16th century Mexico, the connection between the poinsettia plant and the Christmas season began. According to legend, a girl wanted desperately to celebrate Jesus' birthday, worried the girl feared she would have no gift to offer because she was so poor. An angel told her to give any gift with love. After gathering weeds from alongside the road, the young girl placed them in the manger, and miraculously, the weeds bloomed into beautiful red stars. Do you like that?
Yeah, well, you showed red ones on the screen. They make white ones, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, white
don't
poinsettias.
don't they also have some with like borders on the leaves or something? Different colored borders around on the leaves?
That might be some of the white ones that might have kind of a colored border.
See, now,
but they are beautiful.
Since we're going to talk about dogs later on, what's the story? Could you guys go in there feed poinsettias to the dogs? That's not a good idea.
No, I don't think so.
Not
healthy. No.
Not a good idea. This is also National Ding-a-Ling Day. Now, this may not be what you think it is.
Where are you going with this?
I'm just telling you, this may not be exactly what you think this is. National Ding-a-Ling Day on December 12th encourages folks to reconnect with people we once talked to often. Ding-a-lings on this day. Call people who they haven't heard from in a while. It may be an old classmate, a coworker, or a neighbor from years ago, or perhaps a call will go out to the child who used to mow the grass maybe during the summer. How about that couple who carpooled for soccer? What was their name? Many people slip out of our lives who would love to hear the ding-a-ling or a call from you. Why don't you join the Ding-a-ling Club and call?
Well, you and I both know plenty of ding-a-lings.
Well, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. This started in 1972. Frankie Hyle, 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 placed a free ad in Chase's calendar of events with his P.O. box number in Melrose Park, Illinois, stating that for $1 you can join the National Ding-a-ling Club. The club, with 871 original members, I don't know what he did with them. What do you think he did with $871?
I have no idea.
Paid his telephone bill, I guess, maybe. I don't know either. But, for that 871 original members, he'd call friends and relatives that they haven't heard from in a while every year on December 12th. In a 1975 article, the idea for the club developed into being a discussion among friends about people being friendlier and led to the meaning of the term ding-a-ling. After looking up the word, they found it meant one who hears bells in his hand.
All right.
Who
Interesting.
are you going to call? If you're going to call somebody, who would you call? Long lost friend. I got one for you.
Who's that?
That you probably haven't talked to for a long time. Brad Legg.
There you go. That'd be somebody I haven't talked to in a long time. I'd love to catch up with him.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I knew he was in town here a while back for a class reunion or something, and I misconnected with him.
I am such a helper. I am
are.
Mr. Helper. You know I am. You know I am. What's on television? What do you want to see on TV tonight? We've got 2 games, count them. 2 games on Wabash Catch TV tonight, and girls high school basketball at Flora tonight. It'll be the Carmi Lady Bulldogs taking on the Wolf Gals. Wolf Gals still looking for that first win. Carmi going to be tough, and that's at 6:15. JV at 6:15 with the varsity to follow. That's on Channel 25 and Channel 100, and I'll be over in Salem as the Trenton Westland Lady Indians take on the Salem Lady Wildcats, and that's also at 6:15. That's on Channel 3 or Channel 99. Not much in NCAA basketball this evening. Iowa is at Iowa State, taking on the Cyclones. That's at 7 o'clock on ESPN2. A couple of games to watch in NHL hockey. The Golden Knights are in St. Louis. Blues trying to end a 3-game losing streak. That's at 7 o'clock tonight on Fox Sports Midwest, Channel 630. And the Blackhawks will be in Arizona, NBC Sports Chicago, Channel 643. NBA basketball doubleheader. It's on TNT, Channel 633, starting at 7 o'clock. Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics. Boy, that brings back memories.
Oh, yeah.
And the Portland Trailblazers at the Denver Nuggets. And finally, we've got NFL football tonight. The New York Jets are taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore tonight at 7:20. NFL Network, Channel 629, or your local Fox station. Randy Olson is here. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, and we'll be back. We're going to talk about a wide variety of stuff when we return back right after this. Stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Get made aware.
Yeah.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Randy Olson, and we're going to talk a little bit about all kinds of stuff. But Randy is the one of the co-owners of Jagger's Doggie Daycare in gorgeous Mount Vernon, Illinois. And how long have you been to Jagger's Doggie Daycare?
We started in May of 2015, so we're coming up on almost 5 years. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, almost 5 years.
New businesses are always a treacherous affair. When you got started, you and your lovely wife, Connie, run the place. When you got started doing that, what was the thought process? This is going to be just a side gig, or this is going to be something we're going to plan our retirement around, or what are you doing?
Yeah, well, we had no idea whether or not the concept would even work in a community the size of Mount Vernon.
There's nobody else doing this kind of concept within 100 miles?
No, and all the research tells you that if you're going to try to do something like a doggy daycare, you need to have a population base of at least 50,000 people is what they tell you. Okay, so we didn't know whether it would work in a town the size of Mount Vernon or not. But the reason why we did it was because we had lost our dog named Jagger, and Connie was kind of motivated to try to do something in Jagger's name because he died as a result of separation anxiety. And
really? Yeah, that's right.
And she felt like that there's probably a lot of other people that own dogs that probably have separation anxiety too, and she thought, if we could have a place to where people could take their dog to be socialized and be able to, have
hang out with other dogs.
Hang out with other dogs as well as other people, and then a quality place to board, and then maybe offer training and grooming. You'll do it all in one spot. She thought, maybe there's a demand for that and maybe people would utilize it, and we could name it after Jagger, which would be a great way to honor his memory.
That's pretty cool.
So that's kind of what we did. So we started out in a really small facility just to kind of test the water because, again, we didn't know whether it would work or not. So we started out in a really small facility of only about 1,100 square feet located on 12th Street in Mount Vernon. And the response to it was pretty quick and pretty good right out of the gate. And so within 10 months, we had to find a bigger spot.
Is that right?
Had to find a bigger place. We outgrew it in 10 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so we moved to our current facility that we're at 414 Main Street, right on the main drag in Mount Vernon, and it's 5,700 square feet. So we went from 1,100 square feet to 5,700 square feet, plus we have the outdoor play areas, which are turf and things like that. So there's 3 separate turf outdoor playgrounds.
How many dogs, what's the most you've ever had boarding at one time?
Most boarding at one time, probably about, I'd say 52.
What's the occasion usually?
Well, and the reason...
Summer vacations, or do you have more at Christmas time when folks leave? Or
well, this is a busy time because of both Thanksgiving and Christmas, certainly, but also, your summer vacations and your spring breaks are also very busy, too. And I think that particular weekend that we had 52 was a situation where you had a lot of family dogs come in, where you had several kennel suites, some of the larger kennel suites that might have had 2 or 3 family dogs in it together.
Yeah.
So, because we don't really have 52 individual suites, but when you have some dogs that stay as a group or as a family within the same kennel suite, you can kind of multiply that out. You can see where you could maybe get up to 52.
When did you have the grooming?
Grooming we had from day one. However, when we started, we only had a groomer in there 1 day a week because, again, we didn't know if it'd go over. Because, again, you're starting at ground zero.
Yeah.
And so she was busy grooming 1 day a week, and then suddenly 2, and then 3, and, again, just kind of grew from there. So now we have grooming 7 days a week.
I've got pictures here of the grooming process. Is this your current groomer?
That's one of them, yeah. That's Sherry. She's giving a bath right there to one of our friendly visitors.
It looks like she's trying to make him smile. I don't know if he wants to.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's liking it or not.
I know. I'm looking at the bathtub there. Is that one of those that have the side door that open up, or
actually it's got a ramp in the front there? It's a stainless steel tub that has a walk-in ramp, and so you can pull that door out that's right in front of her, and then there's a ramp that makes them easy for them to walk into the tub and then walk out.
Is this the big dog tub, or because that's the size of a dog?
Yeah, we can actually put any size of dog in there, not only those big ones, but where the dog is resting at, you can actually raise that up to where you can have little dogs in there too.
No kidding.
So the nice thing is to be able to wash and bathe the dog there without having to strain your back like you would at home, in your bathtub. So.
Well, see, now that's why I asked, because I've got, as you know, I have large dogs.
Yes.
I have Great Danes.
Right.
And finding a place to give them a bath usually involves a porch, for crying out loud.
yeah.
It usually involves a fenced porch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because and a lot of hose and a lot of water all over the place.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because really Great Danes is a challenge to try to give a bath.
Do you
with
guys
Great Dane.
do you also bathe the large, really bathe and groom very often the large furry like Old English sheepdog or that kind of thing?
Yeah, Great Pyrenees, things like that,
right.
as well as Alaskan Malamutes and things like
do,
that that have the real thick undercoat.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to brush them out and to dry them, and so it's a tedious process to do something like that.
Look at that dog.
Yeah.
Was that a mistake?
No. That's actually something that the customer wanted. That's a color dye service that we offer now at Jaggers.
No kidding.
And so you can do, their tail, or you can do any part of their body in whatever color you want. You can choose from one color, or in this case, multiple colors, because they wanted their dog to look like a unicorn.
Okay, so that I didn't even realize that horn there is probably hair, isn't it?
It is hair, and that is actually a poodle. That is a standard poodle that has been shaved down.
They didn't do the hips like the poodle.
Well, they have in the past, but this particular time they wanted to shave it down and make it look like a unicorn, I think, for an upcoming parade.
I see.
Okay, do you want to take a guess what that dog's name is?
The unicorn dog. Okay, let me guess. Secretariat. I don't know. What's the name of that dog?
Dog's name is Prudence.
This is Prudence.
That is Prudence.
That is not I got to tell you, that's not the first word that jumps to mind.
No.
When one thinks of
I don't think I've ever had a dog named Prudence.
Well, at least it's a deer dog. I'm sure it's a deer dog. And here's another. I've got some of these grooming tips. This is another one of your groomers.
Yeah, when you work with, that's Sierra, and Sierra's been with us since day one. She's been out a long time. She's very, very good, and she works on a lot of those smaller dogs like that, the Shih Tzus and some of those Yorkies and small poodles and things like that really have to get those specialty cuts, and she's very good at it.
Well, you see, now that is the tricky part. There are of grooming. Mm-hmm. There are folks who whenever you said the standard poodle, there is a standard poodle cut.
Yeah. Oh, yes, there is. Absolutely.
Do you guys do you follow the AKC when requested by the customer?
Well, a lot of people will come in with a picture actually, or a diagram of, hey, I'm not sure what this cut is called, but can you do it? And the groomers look at it like, yeah, we can do that.
No, that's talent.
So yeah, there's a cut called a lion cut that some people like, and they leave the face real big and kind of a mane type thing.
Is that for like a chow or something?
Yeah, there's a couple different dogs you can do a lion cut on, and they look like a small lion when they're done. It's hilarious.
A Pomeranian.
Yeah.
A little Pomeranian.
You can do that on a Pomeranian. Yeah, you can. A lion cut.
That's funny. That's funny. I'm talking today with Randy Olson. We're talking about a wide variety of stuff, and we'll get back here in just a minute. We were talking about grooming. I'm going to talk about training here in just a second, because you've got all kinds of training going on as well. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Randy Olson. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only, with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome.
A little squeaky there.
I'll get over it by Christmas. How's that? I'll feel a lot better. Oh, I do feel good. I feel good, but my voice is just not 100%. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Randy Olson from Jagger's Doggie Daycare, and you can't miss it. It's on Main Drag Broadway.
Yeah. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
414 Main Street. I guess that's not Broadway yet, is it?
That'd be the other one way.
The other one way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
The other one way is Main Street, and then Broadway goes the other direction.
I always thought Broadway was the north one.
No.
But when they split together, it becomes Broadway.
Yes, it does.
And Main Street is gone.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. They kind of come together there by the appellate courthouse.
That's right, by the courthouse, by the little post office box.
Right.
There you go. That's all I know about Mount Vernon. I know a little bit more. But we're talking about Jagger's Doggie Daycare. You mentioned some of the suites.
Oh, yeah. At this time of year, we have Christmas treats. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're putting up Christmas decorations for the dogs.
Yeah. And for the people.
Well, the people.
Yeah, everybody likes to be in the Christmas spirit.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, including the dogs.
Do the dogs enjoy their Christmas?
Well, they do. I mean, they love these delicious Christmas cookies. And
we'll
Christmas
talk about the
treats.
cookies later. I'll have the cookies set up. I'll get the cookie pictures set up because the cookie pictures look really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the cookie pictures they're probably full humans.
You could try to eat one.
By the way, my wife brought home treats from St. Louis over the weekend, and I accidentally ate one because I thought it was a cookie. I said, "Boy, that was very dry and not very sweet at all." All right, so but you were talking about some of your housing. Look at these things. Those are just the regular kennels, right?
Yeah, those are kennel suites. That size right there is what we call queen size suites. Those would be 6 feet by 4 feet, and they would be for a medium-sized dog or up to about a lab.
And kids. Dogs aren't really in there all that. How many hours a day?
Yeah, they're not in there just to sleep or maybe to eat, because the rest of the time they're either playing in the indoor playrooms or playing in the outdoor playrooms or play areas.
That's right.
So
I like that one. Tell me the size of these. How these are presidential?
Yeah, those are presidential suites. Yeah, those are 9 feet by 9 feet. You see a little dachshund there on the left-hand side, and then kind of a medium-sized dog on the other side. For somebody who really wants to spoil their pooch, the presidential suites have cable TV or have Wabash TV, I guess you could say.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and they also have a ceramic tile.
All right, do you have now Wabash? We have not put in dog TV yet. Like DirecTV, has. I know I know, and I know. I think Dish has it. Maybe I'm not sure about Dish, but I know DirecTV has. Yeah. Have you installed dog TV yet?
Well, we will turn the channel to whatever the dog owner requests. And yes, some of them do request the dog channel. They do. They do.
Have you? Well, see, now you get a chance to see more of it than any of the rest of us.
Yeah.
Do you notice the dog's actually paying attention to one channel more than another?
I don't know. They seem to be somewhat stimulated. I don't know. And there's one guy in particular that requests the presidential suite, and he always asks for the channel to be turned to ESPN because he says when Rex is home with me, we're on the couch together watching ESPN. That's what he's used to, so I want him to have ESPN when he's here.
That makes some sense.
And Rex seems to like ESPN, so so that's what we do.
We sat there, when we no longer have DirecTV. We got rid of DirecTV when we got Wabash.
Sure.
And of course, but we tried to leave the TV on the dog TV. And I got to tell you, my dogs, we've already said they're Great Danes, so they aren't that bright to start with. They didn't really pay much attention to it.
They just didn't fool it, huh?
Maybe they were more into reading at that time.
Yeah, maybe so.
You got play areas. Tell me about. Now you were mentioning some Malamutes, huh?
Yeah, those are our two dogs actually. That is Josie on the left and Yachty on the right. They are red woolly Alaskan Malamutes that we got from Michigan, and they are beautiful dogs. And they're interesting personalities.
What's the difference between a woolly Malamute versus a regular?
The coat, the hair thickness. And the coat.
It looks like it's a little puffier than
right. So they actually look both heavier than they are. Josie's actually the heaviest. She weighs about 105, and Yachty weighs about 89. But a lot of people think they weigh more than that just because that thick coat makes them look
such a coat. Okay, here's some of the play area.
Yeah,
is this Tiny Town?
This would be the Tiny Town group that's outside in one of the play areas right now. And again, the Tiny Town dogs would be, again, like your little wiener dogs and Shih Tzus and things like that. And so they have time both outside to play together as well as inside.
How do you keep, now I've always wondered this, and I don't think we talked about it the last time you were here. How do you keep whenever you put dogs together, there can occasionally be some pecking order determination made between the dogs.
That's right.
Is that a good way to put it?
That's a good way to put it, yeah, because sometimes you have an alpha dog who thinks that they're going to be the boss.
How do you keep dogs from nipping at each other?
Well, we do a temperament test, okay? All the dogs go through a temperament test when they come in.
Hold on.
All right.
Do they write?
No, they don't. We have a process.
Okay.
No, we have a process that we go through to see if they are, first of all, dog social as well as people social. Sometimes they will be dog aggressive. Sometimes they'll be food aggressive too.
Oh, really?
Or toy aggressive.
See, now you probably don't ever let food in that little tiny town.
Oh,
area.
no, not in a group like that, because that would cause a lot of problems. But so anyway, by the temperament test, we find out if there's any aggressive behavior by the dog, and so therefore we know where to put them. And then also we group them together based upon their size. So based upon size and temperament is how we put them together.
I'm surprised that how effective is your temperament test? It's
been pretty effective. I mean, dogs are animals still, and just like children will sometimes have a bad day and misbehave.
Yeah.
Even though a dog might pass a temperament test, he or she might still have a bad day and might have to go into timeout for a little while.
Yeah, the reason I wasn't wondering, I was thinking, man, it's going to take a little time for a dog to get comfortable in a new surrounding.
Right.
When you're going to give a temperament test like that, and their personality may not be the same when they are shy and nervous as opposed to later on when they're comfortable with their surroundings.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. A lot of dogs, when they come to board with us or maybe come to daycare for the first time, they may be a little shy that first time, and so they may be a little standoffish and a little withdrawn. But usually, after they're there a day or two, they fit right in, they understand the layout, and they get used to the smells and the people, and they love it.
How long does it usually take?
Like I said, usually after a full day or two, they're usually pretty acclimated to it, to where they're just like, hey, this is my home away from home.
Here's another one. They see this. These are a couple little doxies, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And that's would be one of the indoor play areas. So we showed you an outside play area on the turf, and then here's an inside play area. And again, they love these little toys that they play in that are made specially for dogs. There are platforms that they can climb on, they can climb under and go through. You see there's tunnels and different things like that, and so they just have a ball.
How big a dog will usually go? And well, see, now I'm understanding more why you have 5,700 feet, because you've got all kinds of these little play areas, don't you?
You do. Yeah, again, we've got tiny town, Smallville, big city, and then we have a geriatric room, too, for the older dogs.
Really?
Yeah, because you've got older dogs that might be 13 or 14 years old, and they don't want any young dog,
they're not
young
wanting
pup
to mess
playing around
with
with them.
the-
No, they just want to just chill out and lay around
Relax.
with their friends and tell old stories and stuff to each
I
other.
like this one. Now tell me about this one. This is your shaded playground area for the big dogs,
Right, exactly. So in the summertime, people are concerned about their dogs being out in the heat, in the sun, and so we have shaded playground areas so that when they're outside on the turf areas in the summertime, they are shaded from the heat. We've got multiple shaded play areas, and this would be one of the big city groups that's outside playing right now. Those would be your bigger dogs, and again, they're romping around and playing and having a good old time.
Usually you see dogs, that many dogs of that size, they're not getting along that well. But these dogs are all pretty well acclimated, aren't they?
They really are, and they've known each other for quite a while. They're regulars. They come pretty regular, for daycare and or boarding, and so and they've passed the temperament test. And I mean, we constantly supervise them though to make sure there's not going to be a problem. But that group just gets along great. They're buddies.
How often does the now, I don't want to jinx anything by asking this question. How often does that tarp blow away?
It can get pretty windy to where it's flopping in the breeze.
So yeah, because I mean that looks like it's could be potentially relatively loose.
It can flop pretty good, but
you haven't lost it yet.
We haven't lost it yet. No, we keep it tightened down pretty good, and there's more than one of them. We've actually got 4 different tarps out there to kind of shade the area.
Are tarps more effective than, say, than a metal roof type of a situation?
Well, just the way that the play area is laid out, it would just be really, really costly and kind of difficult. Yeah, difficult really to make it.
Because you got the heavy sun on the west side in the afternoon, and you'd really have to make sure that you need to shade on that side.
Right. And so you'd have to be angled just the right way too. Whereas these, we can adjust the angle during the time of year if we need to. So
okay, well now that makes sense. Yeah. We're talking here to Randy Olson from Jagger's Doggie Daycare. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about some of the training that they do there, as well as some of the. He mentioned the bakery items that fooled me. Yeah. And these look like they fool you. Hey, who does the baking, by the way?
We have a bakery out of Ohio that makes those for us.
Okay, well they're very tempting. Let's put it that way. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning,